question. This will be from a representative of the Green Space Alliance, please. And we will begin with Mr. Syed.
Thank you. My name is Erwin Driesen. I'm co-chair of the Green Space Alliance of Canada's capital. We have been dedicated to preserving green space throughout the National Capital Area since 1997. And this is my question. This is a city with a wide range of experts and extensive wisdom present in the community. And we've heard many times from city officials about the value of public consultation. Yet many of us who are involved in community groups have found that in the last few years, the participation, effectiveness, and attention given to citizen advisory committees has declined to a dismal state, with members handpicked by councillors and zero influence. How do you intend to change this state of affairs, and will you commit to that now?
The answer is very simple to your question. Change all the incumbent councillors and change the mayor. Bring in new people, look into all these ideas, and make you equal participants in the dialogue. Yes. So thank you very much.
Mr. Watson.
We did revamp the system because, quite frankly, to the number of people that I spoke with on advisory committees and the members of council, it wasn't working. We weren't referring things to the committee. The committee was sending advice back to council. There was a lot of duplication amongst a number of the committees. So we created fewer committees. The notion that council picks the committees, that's how it works, that your elected officials are the ones who are responsible for ratifying the members of committee. And there's a full public participation process to get people to apply. And we have a wealth of talent, I agree. And it was difficult to keep the numbers down to just sort of 8 or 9 members of the committee, because if you want to get a committee of 30 or 40 people, not a lot is going to get done. So I think the committees, I met with all of the chairs and vice chairs of the various advisory committees just a few months ago to thank them for their work. And with the one exception, I think that they wanted to meet more frequently, which I agree. They're pleased with the direction that the advisory committees are taking. So I appreciate your concern, Erwin. I respect that. But I think this new committee structure is actually working better. Those memberships expire, as you know, on December 1st, and new applications will open up. I encourage people to apply with your resumes on the Ottawa website, ottawa.ca. Thank you.
And Mr. McGuire.
Reestablish the citizen advisory committees, in fact, expand them. Make sure that advisory committees that are dedicated to a particular role have expertise in those roles. If you're going to have an advisory committee on the budget, make sure the people involved have economic or finance backgrounds. Same thing if you're going to have advisory committees on things like green space. Make sure the individuals have some background that relates to green space expertise. And that can be all kinds of things, but be specific. I don't want to see an economist on, well, unless there's an economic angle to green space. I don't want to see somebody who's an expert in something that's not related to an advisory committee find themselves on that committee. But by all means, we have an untapped resource here that is worth gold. Any other jurisdiction in North America would be crazy not to utilize the resources we have here in Ottawa with such a breadth and depth of expertise. Why don't we use it better?
Okay, no further comments. We shall proceed. Our next question, I'd like to invite a representative of the Ottawa Food Policy Council.